Not at the moment. Not at the moment. There is no activity in this sense. However, the nuclear material enriched at 60% is still in Iran. And this is one of the points we are discussing, because we need to go back there and to confirm that the material is there and it's not being diverted to any other use. This is very, very important. There we see some movement around the sites where this material is stored. In terms of access, it's not easy to say only with satellite imagery whether they have been able to go into tunnels or places and look at it. But what we know is that the material by and large is still there, and from that point on, and given the fact that Iran has decided to stay as a member of the Non-Proliferation Treaty, they are under a legal obligation to give us access to confirm that this is the case. So we are working on that. Well, let me say that when we talk about manufacturing centrifuges, we are talking about a process which is not nuclear per se. A centrifuge, it's like a big washing machine. Let me exaggerate a little bit. It's more sophisticated than that. But anyway, it's metallurgic work, it's mechanical work. So there could be, workshops and facilities across the country. Is a very huge country where some work or fabrication of rotors or bellows or different components would be taking place. That would not be a violation of any agreement, but we cannot exclude it either, because that would be, of course, part of an effort to reconstruct the centrifuge capacity. We do not see it at the moment, but again, let us not forget the kind of work this is, which is not a highly sophisticated kind of work, and it could be taking place in any normal workshop or facility across the nation. And I want to be very clear, lest we are misunderstood. In theory, with this amount of material, there would be a possibility to manufacture around 10 nuclear weapons. But that doesn't mean that Iran has them. I repeat, that doesn't mean that Iran has them. This requires a lot more. Of course, it's very important. Hence, the concern around the world. It's the only country that has 60% or this level of enrichment, other than the countries that do have nuclear weapons. So it's a bit of an ambiguous situation, which of course is at the source of many of the things we have been discussing and that happened last summer. As we speak, I have inspectors in Iran. Does that mean that they are cooperating at the level they should? No. And this is also part of the discussions we have. We should have, within the framework of the safeguards agreement that we have with Iran, we should be able to inspect every declared facility. And this is not happening yet. So it's, halfway where we should be. It would be incorrect to say they are denying us access. That would be incorrect, and it would be equally wrong to assume that everything is fine. All right, so it's somewhere in the middle. I think we have been able, at a time of deep crisis, to rise up to the challenge, to deliver, to bring solutions, to de-escalate situations, to establish diplomacy where there was none, to be an interlocutor for belligerents, accepted by one and the other. So, in my opinion, that is at the essence of what the United Nations should do, in particular at a time where peace and security have returned to the center. We are in a world of incredible fragmentation, tension, and conflict. The UN must occupy this role. And I think more than any vision, more than any promise I could make, I just ask people to look at what we're doing.